Okay, so we're going to do some EFT, and I'm not going to explain it too much. I'm just going to tell you what the points are, and you're going to repeat after me. And whenever I do a session, an EFT session with anybody, this is how it works. If you work with any EFT practitioner, you're going to repeat it after the practitioner. So every statement, we're going to say it and hear it twice, once when I say it, and then when you say it. So I'll be leaving some pauses in the video for you to say it as you repeat it with me. So we're going to be tapping on the setup point, which is right on the side of your hand, what we would call the karate chop point. And so we usually tap with 4 fingers, and it's gently, just slightly tapping. And you typically want to tap with the ends of your fingertips. So the setup statement, we'll say it 3 or 4 times as we tap on this point. And then the sequence has 8 points. And those are the beginning of the eyebrow. So we call this eyebrow point. Then outside the eye, right on the bone. You can see here, like right on the bone, on the orbit of the eye. Then under your eye, also right on the bone. Then the next point is under your nose, between your nose and upper lip. The third point is the groove of your chin, the deepest groove, and you just tap there. And you can see on these points I usually use just 2 fingers. The next point is what we call the collarbone point. So with your index finger you can tap on the collarbone, and then the next 3 fingers just kind of fall on the softer part of your chest. You can do right or left. Usually going across to the neck, the opposite side of your body, is easier. Then the underarm point is coming straight down from your armpit, like on your ribs. For women, it's usually on the bra strap, and just tapping here with 4 fingers. And then the last point is the crown point, which is the top of your head, and I usually go around in circles. So those are the 8 points in the sequence. So you do first the setup statement, and then the 8 points in the sequence, and we'll go around 3 times. And when you're doing this on your own, you can go around the sequence more times until you feel like you notice a shift in your energy and your feelings, whatever your state is. And if you're working with a practitioner like me, then we usually vary it a little, and I usually sense the pace and see how things are going, and then we stop and reassess. So let's get going. You're going to repeat after me. And since we're working with pain, we're just going to say pain. You could do it on your own and get more specific on describing your pain. So you might call it throbbing, or this stabbing pain, or this aching pain, or this ache. You might say this pain in my back, or this headache, or this pain in my stomach, my ankle, my foot, wherever it is, this pain in my joints, or this aching in my joints. So sometimes the more specific you get with your words, the more quickly that you see a shift in the experience of the pain. But since we're doing this together, I'm just going to say pain. And in the setup statement, I'm just going to use kind of a general blanket statement. I'll say, even though I have this pain, I deeply and completely accept myself. Sometimes people feel a little weird saying I deeply love and accept myself. So we'll just say I deeply accept myself. Let's just keep it simple. And we'll go from there. So getting started, the first thing you want to do is assess your body, assess your level of discomfort, of pain. If you're experiencing pain right now, on a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is the most intense it can be, what's your level of pain right now, or your discomfort? And just check in with yourself, maybe write it down. Is it a 6 or a 7 or a 10? I'm not experiencing a whole lot of pain right now. My middle back, kind of my lumbar, could be a little bit better, so it's feeling a little. So that's where I'm registering it, and right now it's maybe a 4. So do your check-in, and we'll get started. So again, tapping on the setup point, I will say the statement, and you repeat it after me. Even though I have this pain, and now you say it, I deeply accept myself. Your turn. Even though I have this pain, I accept myself. Even though I have this pain, I accept myself. So that's the setup statement, and now we're going to move to the sequence. So now tapping on the eyebrow point, this pain, you say it, outside the eye. This pain, under the eye. This pain, under the nose. This pain, on the chin. This pain, on the collarbone. This pain, under the arm. This pain, top of head. This pain, on the eyebrow again. This pain, outside the eye. This pain, under the eye. This pain, under the nose. This pain, on the chin. This pain, on the collarbone. This pain, under the arm. This pain, top of head. This pain. And we'll go around one more time. On the eyebrow point, this pain, outside the eye. This pain, under the eye. This pain, under the nose. This pain, on the chin. This pain, on the collarbone. This pain, under the arm. This pain, top of head. This pain. And now take a deep breath. And let it out. And now assess again on a scale of 1 to 10. What's the experience? Is it the same? Is it higher? Is it lower? And just take it as information. Sometimes you feel it shifting immediately. Sometimes you don't feel it shifting immediately. And that's, again, just information. So we'll keep going. We'll keep playing with it. I'm going to do a next series. In my case, I'm checking in with my body. And I would say that it's still a 3 or a 4. In my case, I think that the word pain isn't really resonating. And so I'm going to hone in and see what exactly does my body need. So I'm going to do the next round. You can check that out and keep tapping with me.